Welcome back to Bruins game reactions. Boston Bruins lose 2-1 in a hard-fought battle against a very banged-up Florida Panthers team. Brad Marchand, one of the regular starters, out in this one, along with 8 others in a very successful Florida Panthers team over the past 3 years. The injuries have seemed to finally caught up to them. Getting right into the game, though, Mackie Samoskevich is going to start us off here, 4.5 minutes in. AJ Greer and Henry Jokiharju both go chasing after a puck into the defensive corner for Boston, and Jokiharju is barely able to come up with it. He rims it around to Pavel Zacha. Samoskevich picks his pocket, walks right out to the front of the net, and is able to rip it home. You'd like to see Jeremy Swayman have that one. That would be ideal. You also can't expect him to have every single one. He stood on his head after the first period. So did Sergei Bobrovsky. But Jeremy Swayman, he's a great goalie. I will put him in. He is a great goalie. I'll put him half a tier below Sergei Bobrovsky. I'll give him that just because the teams don't have the same pedigree as one another, quite frankly. He could have had that one. I'm not going to put that all on him. Samoskevich should not be able to walk right out in front of the net like that and have such a clean shot. Obviously, Zacha should have been on him. There also should have been another defender back there. And I want to say that was Aspero who should have been back. Not a great look for him. I'm going to be honest, after this one, I'm leaning, if Mason Lohrau's healthy, he's the one coming out. I know I said it would be hard, and as of last game, it was against Dallas there. This one, he just looked shaky, though. That's the best way I can describe it. But moving on, Panthers make it 2-0. 7:40 into this one, and it's Sam Bennett, because of course it's Sam Bennett. Who else would it be? AJ Greer puts a blaster on from the point, and Jeremy Swayman's able to stop the first one with his blocker. Bounces right out to Sam Bennett. I gave Korpisalo crap for it, for the poor rebound control. I'm going to give Jeremy Swayman the same crap for it. Yes, it's off the blocker. It's a hard puck to control on a rebound like that. It's just when it bounces right out to Sam Bennett, though, that's just not... You're going to have a bad time. That's kind of the only way I can put it. The only reason I'm laughing about this game is because, A, it's the Florida Panthers. B, they're not a playoff team. They're not remotely close to being a playoff team. They're on the verge of elimination, actually. And Boston's been red hot, so I trust this is a blip. But moving on, Florida takes a penalty. Florida's able to kill it off. And in the dying seconds of the first period, Fraser Minton gets his 17th goal of the season on a play where, I'm going to be honest, he didn't do a whole lot. He was in great position. Amazing position. I'll give him that much. Pasternak puts a shot on. Bobrovsky, poor rebound on that one. Murat Husnudinov is there to pick it up. Spreads him incredibly thin to the point where I'm pretty sure Bobrovsky was flat out starfished on the ice. And Fraser Minton has the puck right beside the net and just bink, puts it in. Makes it 2-1 Boston in the final 30 seconds of the first period. And that's kind of the end of it. Couple power plays each way. Nothing overly concerning from Boston's end. They got outshot bad in the second period. Was not a great second period for being down 2-1. I want to say the shots were like 13-6 or 13-5 or something like that. disappointing second period. Third period, though, came storming back, able to outshoot them into oblivion. I think they almost took the lead on shots. I think they did, actually, near the end of the game with the goalie pulled. You take the first period out of it, it's a goalie duel, and you know what? I've got no issue with that. Man, it just sucks being on the losing side of it, because Jeremy Swayman, 2 goals on 24 shots. You look at that stat line and you go, oh, you can win that one easily. You flip the card over and it's 1 goal on 29 shots. And you think, okay, you should have won this game. And I think Marco Sturm would say the same thing. They should have won this game. He got the blender out midway through the second period here, I think. I didn't quite catch the full lines. He did end up putting Pastrnak, Husnudinov, and Minton. Nope, not Minton. Morgan Geekie together for a little bit in this one. Just trying to get something going, and unfortunately, I guess Minton, Husnudinov, and Pastrnak did play together. They worked together on the goal. It was just getting the whole team going as best he can, and unfortunately it didn't work out. Morgan Geekie has been colder than the ice these guys play on every night. That's about the best way I can put it. Man, such a good goal scorer. The shooting percentage was unsustainable from the start of the season. It was not sustainable. It's coming back. You just hope he can find it for the playoffs. He did have some solo time after practice this morning. It was mentioned. Didn't work in this one, but you just got to keep going at it, and I have full faith that that's what he's doing. He's a key part of this team. Thankfully, other parts have been stepping up, but if he's playing at 100%, which I'm not saying he's injured, but if he's playing at 100%, he's clipping like he was earlier, this game's probably very different. Yeah, I mean, as for the rest of it, Jeremy Swayman standing on his head in the second and third period, making big save after big save, and Sergei Bobrovsky was able to go tit for tat with him down the other end of the ice. Unfortunately, this game was won and lost in the first period, and Boston came out on the short end of the stick here. Like I said earlier, I'm trusting that this is just a blip, because I've seen the way this team's played the past 8 or so games. I've loved it. Not the Toronto game, but we've been through that. That's not important right now. You got a stretch run here. You got Tampa on Saturday. Yeah, Tampa's on Saturday. Go in there, get 2 points, and I believe after that, 1 more point locks you into the playoffs, depending on how the rest of these games go tonight. So with that, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Click like if you like. Click subscribe if you enjoyed. Yeah. Disappointing. Very disappointing.